I have an amazing relationship, healing, reconciliation story that only EMO I used all the way through the sessions with this client. Her husband had had an affair and they were married, had children, and she was naturally devastated and completely broken, nervous breakdown really, and didn't know where she was going. And she'd hunted online and found my website and booked a 2 days emotional healing retreat with me. And we step by step took her through, I think we had about 7 sessions over the 2 days of EMO, starting with the overall overwhelming emotions which she was feeling all over the body. We helped that to soften and flow and release. And then the next session after the break, the real thing was the betrayal. And this betrayal feeling, it actually had shattered all her energy centers. She could feel this pain all the way through from her head, throat, chest, solar plexus. Every energy center was in pain from this betrayal, kind of ripped through her spirit. And so with EMO, we healed all of that by paying gentle attention of love to herself where these blockages were, and we got that energy to start to flow again, and until she wasn't feeling any pain. And the next, there was a very specific memory that really still brought a heartbreak to her. And I guided her as she thought about that to examine where in her body the feelings were, which is in her heart, which was broken. And so again, with EMO, we just paid attention to that. We brought gentle, loving attention to the place in her heart that was broken. We healed her heart. We healed her heart. And then she actually was quite amazed after those first few sessions, because she said, you know, I'm amazed that I can think of them now, like the thought of them in that situation in the hotel, and I'm amazed that I'm not feeling anything. She was astonished at the power of what EMO could do and how much could be healed and how quickly. So there was still a lot more work to do. We worked on her broken trust and rebuilding that trust. Again, that was in her heart where she was injured. We softened and flowed, we healed that. And then there was, well, how can I trust him going forwards? Again, we healed that too. And then it was, well, okay, but you know, when he goes back to work and starts to see that person again, then what? We healed that fear and resistance about that too. By the time she left, she was transformed, and we used our last session to look at her kind of the knock in self-confidence that she'd got from this episode in their marriage, and her self-esteem, which we healed again with some time on love in her heart, and growing in self-love. So she left the 2 days feeling completely amazing. It was all done with EMO, and she wrote a love poem to him on her way home, which she sent me a copy of later. And she went home and they sat and they talked, and she had the tools to be able to handle all the rest of the things that she needed to be able to handle, to let them reach a place of clarity, of back and honesty and openness and restored trust. And together happily they went forward as a happy family, saved, a whole family saved from a terrible potential breakup by EMO. Beautiful, beautiful, amazing, powerful transformation work can be done. So learn, come and learn. EMO is one of the best things you could learn for your emotions, for your life, to help yourself, your friends, your family, to help your clients. Come and learn EMO if you don't already know. We're celebrating 25 years of EMO, 20 years, pardon me, of EMO, with a special event in July. Come and learn and join in with us. Thanks for tuning in.